Hi friends, thank you so much for being here with me. Please subscribe to the channel to watch me eat lots more delicious vegan food. Like this video and comment and let me know if you have ever had a Big Mac because I have not. So today I have made a vegan Copycat Big Mac. I actually worked at McDonald's for 5 years. It was my first job, but I've never had a Big Mac, so I'm really excited to try it. I can't compare it. But I'm sure it's going to be delicious. My mouth was watering while I was making this. I also made some fries and I picked up some sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's because I will never be able to get enough of this sauce. It's just so good. And the barbecue sauce and apple pies are the only vegan things at McDonald's. So I got them. I haven't had an apple pie in years, so we'll see if I still like them. But dang, I am so ready to get into this humongous burger. I made these burger patties with Impossible meat, and wow, this looks incredible. Looks way better than a Big Mac, if you ask me. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. That is incredibly good. Wow. The sauce is a little different. I made like a copycat recipe. But they're never quite the same. I've never had a Big Mac because by the time I started working at McDonald's, I'd stopped eating red meat. I still was eating chicken, so I would have chicken nuggets dipped in the mac sauce. The mac sauce was really, really good, but I've never had the actual Big Mac. But I started working at McDonald's the month after my 16th birthday. And I worked there for 5 years. I made so many friends, did so many shenanigans in that job. It was a lot of fun. Actually got promoted to a manager position. And so my best friend and I, we worked there together as managers. And so being in charge of an entire store at like 18 years old, I'm sure you can imagine some of the hijinks. And I think when I started, I was making $6.25. And when I left, I was making $9.25 as a manager. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. But when I left McDonald's, it was to go work at Panera Bread. One of the funniest things that ever happened when I was working at McDonald's, though, was one of the other managers threw a kid out the drive-thru window. Like another employee. And so we watched it back on the camera over and over and over again. And so when he threw him out, you see him like go out the window, but then you saw like his hand come back up on the window trying to grab it. Oh my gosh. So funny. So many hijinks. Met so many people working that job. But I think everybody should have to work a service job at least once in their life. The things that people say to you and do to you when you're working in that kind of job is absolutely horrendous. I can't count the number of times I was sworn at or called names. I had some old man throw a fork at me once. Granted, it was like a plastic fork, but still, you shouldn't be throwing things at people. But I also got a number through the drive-thru once. But man, it was a fun time. I actually paid for myself to go to England and France my senior of high school by working at McDonald's. It definitely helped that a lot of my friends worked there too. So we were working, but we were also kind of hanging out, you know. One of my friends and I, we would sing Taking Back Sunday to each other through the headsets. But I know one of the most infamous things about McDonald's is the ice cream and shake machine and how it's like always out of order. Well, that's because every night it goes through a cleaning cycle. But I would do, I think it was monthly maybe. Was it monthly or like every other week? I'm not sure. I don't remember how often I did it, but I would have to take apart, we called it the shake machine. And so there are so many like little mechanisms inside the machine itself to turn the shake mix into shakes and ice cream. And so I would have to take the whole machine apart, run like water and cleaning chemicals through it, and then put it all back together. And each little piece, we had like 4 or 5 different like sizes of brush, and you have to like brush through each of the little like components to get all the like gook out. And I actually had multiple old men tell me that a man should be doing it, because I did it while we were open. Like I think it was Sunday mornings that I would do it like early, and that's when the place is full of grumpy old men. But I had multiple times someone be like, they have a woman doing this job, and I'm like, what? Like, what about me makes you think that I'm incapable of cleaning a machine and putting it back together? Like, it's not hard. So ridiculous, but the misogyny is real, yo. Though, to be honest, I never carried the buckets full of the parts and the water because they were too heavy. For real though, friends, be nice to food service workers. They do not get paid enough to deal with your crap. Everyone makes mistakes. You make mistakes. They make mistakes. And if you treat them kindly, you're much more likely to get better service and have your problem handled much more quickly. There's no reason to swear or scream at somebody over getting pickles on your hamburger, okay? Definitely almost just ate a hair. Good thing I caught it. Oh, getting full. This is a big burger. Apple pie. Mm. Mm. It's a little dry. I wish I had some ice cream to go with it. Some vanilla ice cream in this. Delicious. People actually used to make apple pie McFlurries, where you'd put an apple pie into the ice cream and use the McFlurry thing to mix it all up. It's never my thing. I'm much more of a chocolate girl. Actually, I think my next mukbang is going to be a bunch of chocolate. But yeah. That's it. Last bite.